Hey everybody, welcome to this 20-minute beginner fire workout. We're gonna place the ball in between our knees. So make sure you get out your ball and you get out your strap. We're gonna fold the strap in half. Put your thumbs in those loops. And there we go, strap is folded in half. We call in the breath to the forefront of the movement, inhaling through the nose. Fill up that diaphragm, big exhale. Now let those fingertips reach down as you pull the shoulder blades out. Pull that pelvic floor together. Find those foot centers, the ball of the big toe, the ball of the pinky toe and the heel. And we're gonna begin, lift up through your toes, balancing on all 6 foot centers. Exhale, as you press those toes back into the floor. Lift up through those toes. As you lift, pull down, squeeze your ball, and exhale. Feel everything deflate as you allow those toes to recenter on the floor. We're gonna lift that strap up to the heart space and lifting up nice and tall. Let those arms star out from the shoulder blades. And inhale, exhale it out. Don't deviate from that center line. Inhale, back down to the pelvis. Now bend through your knees. Drop your tailbone down. Make sure you're not tipping forward. We want to come down nice and straight, and we're gonna do little pulses. Here we go. And take that journey through that center line of the body, feeling length. As you lower, the body wants to stay lifted. Now we hold here, that's it. And we're gonna rotate, keeping the hips stable. We're only moving on top of those hips. Isolating through the thoracic spine. And we're now moved into our fire breath, where we follow that heartbeat. Inhale for 2, exhale for 2, and coming back to that center line for 2. We go. And coming back center to that center line. Now we're gonna tip forward. We're gonna feel that burn through the quads and little pulses. Reach through the back of the neck. 2 more sets. Last set. Nice. And now reach out, stretch through those legs. You're pitched forward, lift it on up. Again, letting those arms star out, anchored down through the blades. We're gonna rotate, bring it home. And rotate. Pull that right hip away from the center line. Each side, last time. Working on mobility through that thoracic spine. Rotate, pull that right hip back and center. Now let's rotate the right leg out from the hip, just the right leg, keeping those hips nice and stable, and back to center. And we can lower our arms here if your arms are probably getting tired by now. And rotate in the hip, feel that connection into the sit bone, and the right, and pull it in. Keep that breath. I'm here with my girl Tracy. She was once a professional gymnast, so this workout is super rehabilitative. And center. Now here we go, we're gonna turn out the right and the left. And we're in a mini second position. Lift those arms up. And now feel the pelvis, tuck it front, Just release it back and find that where neutral is from the tuck. Keep those arms starring out. We bend it up and over to the right, lateral stretch, and lift. Full breath. Use that fire breath. Here we go. And reaching long. Keep the head and neck in line with the spine. Keep the relationship of the arms to the ears the same. Just bend through the obliques and lift. 6, 7, last time, each side. And lengthen up. Keep lifting taller, up and over. 2, 3, lift it up. 6, 7, nice. And let's let those arms float down. Now we're gonna hold onto the strap. Just place it around your neck. We're gonna take this ball out between our knees. Reaching those arms, we're gonna roll down. And we're gonna place the ball on top of that high arc. Now bend your knees, arch your back, and roll down through the ball. Extend through that spine. And let that spine float up, keeping the head down. And this is a modified cat and cow. Reach it out. And it's super luxurious just to have that support and that elevation off the floor. So keep everything lifted, everything rounding. And now go for that extension, that elongation of the spine. Stay back, sitting in your heels. And last time, all right, very nice. Now hold your ball there. We're gonna have a seat. And we're gonna get in touch now with that lumbar spine. So sit up nice and tall. And you can put your heels together, toes apart. We're gonna lift up. Now exhale, contract, pull your belly. Nice, Tracy, very nice. Lift it up. Without collapsing, exhale, navel pulls in, pull back, yes. And it's really hard to bend that lumbar spine because it's concave and we want to flex out. And we lift. Last time, here we go. Now keep yourself anchored, grab your strap. And we're going for this length here, from the pubic bone up to the crown of the head. And we want to talk to gravity, feel that embrace, and find that straight line and keep yourself elevated and lifted. We're going to use our strap as a guide. So once again, fold it in half, reach those arms out and away. And this is a really nice place to begin. Getting in touch with that core. The ball is so gentle. So we're coming back, but yet we're keeping a straight line. So it's a hinge with a contraction. Now deepen the belly. Pull from the lumbar to lift you up. Pull from that navel. Once again, lift. Notice the back of the neck is long. So this is also giving you a little facelift. Just let the arms float. And keep lifting up through your spine, lifting up through your spine. So the back of your spine is kissing that ball. Let the arms float. 2 more, just like that. Keep reaching, feel yourself pushing against gravity and lift up. Find those wings. Without deviating from that center line, you can slide your hips forward just a bit. And now we're gonna go for a range. Challenge yourself, see how far you can take it. Find that end range. and release through the back of the neck. Now let the arms float up first. And now lift through that cervical spine. Feel the weight of that head. And we lift up. All right, nice. And again, once again. And we're moving through the thoracic into that cervical spine and release through the neck. We're finding extension. Now lift the arms first. Now lift that head up. And once again, now here we are under shoulder blades. Let's pulse right here. We go up. And you might feel like your neck is getting super tired. And if that's the case, you can always use the support of the strap or your hands. One more set. We go. Inhale for 2. Exhale. I lied. Last time. Here we go. And lift. And let it float all the way back. Deepening, leaning into that extension. If you feel dizzy at all, get some water, and it's okay. Lots of people, the first time they get their head all the way back there, they start to get vertigo. Nothing to be super alarmed about. And we're gonna roll all the way up. I don't want to lose my ball. All right, so grab your ball now. Place between your knees. We're going to slide on down. And now carefully, make sure you slide on down enough that you can roll back. And here you are. We want to lift those legs up. And be super careful when you lift your legs, but once you do, you have that support. So make sure your shoulder blades are nice and wide and open. You're gonna grab your ball, you're gonna place it in your knee pit. We're squeezing that ball. So let's hold on to the ball. Make sure your neck is supported. Make sure the shoulders are open. And once again, we want to take the shape of this arc. This is the natural S-shaped curve of the spine. So let's go ahead, stretch up through those legs. Exhale, squeeze it out. We're working in the knee pit. Squeeze, and when we squeeze in that knee pit, it helps to relieve all that tension in and throughout the hamstrings. Once more, just like that. And now squeeze. Contact that knee pit. Place your arms to the side. We're just gonna roll now through the pelvis. We're gonna do little circles from right side to left side, controlling the movement from the navel to the right side, through the center, up the left, super gentle, last time, to the right, down center, and left. Here we go, we're going left, and in 2 full breaths, and again, 2 more, just like that. Massaging all that interconnected fascial web. Now, squeezing the ball, place it between your knees, stretch the legs up high, flex through the feet. Now, little lift of the pelvis right here. And now reach your heels away. This is the beginning of short spine. Drop your pelvis down, point through your toes. Now, lift up through the hips, long hip flexors, flex through the feet, and pull away from your heels. Drop it, drop, drop, drop. And let's let the legs float out to 45. Hold on to your core, listen to your body. If you want to turn out your legs, you may do so. Feels super good to use that rotation. And let's let those legs float away. And drop the pubic bone now to lift up. Again, inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Now pull that left leg in front of the right, and we're just drawing little circles on the ceiling. And bring it center. Nice. Let's drop the heels down. Now press your elbows into your knees like so. So get your elbows in front, open through your hips. This should relieve. This is kind of like a modified happy baby. Yeah, so press open. Press those hips open and close. And let the legs float away from you. And if you can, carefully put your feet up in the ball. Use that ball for support. Find your balance. Pay attention to both sides of your spine. Remembering that the nervous system runs along that spine. You want to get as much length as you can. And very carefully stretch through your legs and lift yourself on up. And let's turn out the legs. And let's flex those feet and point those toes. Now reach, send the toes towards you and away. And 2 more like that. Flex and point. Keep the body nice and long, nice long hip flexors, and point, and start to walk yourself on up. And you can see right here, there's a lot of fun things we could do from this position. This is a beginner class, so let's just go ahead and just do one little anterior chain lift. And we're gonna pull back. Now keep your elbows slightly bent. Let's try that one more time. Reach through the legs, tuck your pelvis, lift, up, 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 and drop it down. That's it, float it in. And you can take a little stretch here, grab a hold, keep your back nice and straight. And you can go for a deeper stretch, lower those arms. You can really feel that stretch behind the knees. And let's roll ourselves on up. And bend through those knees. Now finding control on the legs. Evenly, you want to push the ball evenly through both legs. And now fold in. Again, reach long. Lift through that sternum. 2 more just like that. Keep the inner thighs, knees and ankles pulling together like magnets, and in. And lengthen out. Let's flex through the feet. And here we go. Pull it in. And nice and long. And most of the challenges here is just sitting up tall while pulling those knees in. So just find your range, soften your hip flexors, and nice. So open it first, heels together, toes apart. Walk your heels down just a bit so you have leverage into the ball. Stretch your legs straight, flex, pull it in. Nice and long, we reach through those heels, zip up that center line.